We have none other than a legend, an icon. My nephew knows about him. My daddy be talking about him. He is widespread across every demographic. The one, the only. Can we give it up for Snoop Dogg?
Hey.
I'm so happy to have you here.
Thank you.
Doing that shit, Andre? Oh, for sure.
Do you think women cheat better than men?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I believe if I wasn't married, I wouldn't be as successful as I was.
Ooh.
I only had one girlfriend my whole life.
Your wife?
Yes. They always say, well, Snoop, if you could go back and change, talk to little Snoop, what would he tell him? Nothing. I'd tell him, nigga, you fucking it up. Keep going, nigga. You finna get to where I'm at. As a father, you don't have no understanding. You want it a certain way, and you feel like I know what I'm talking about because I'm your daddy. But as a grandfather, you're like, hey, what's going on? What you need help with? Let me talk to you. You the other side of the coin. We are inside of a video game. It's just a matter of, do you have the remote control or are you being controlled?
I just need that to land. What's up, y'all, and welcome to another episode of It's Giving. I am your host, Sarah Fontenot, and if you have not yet, please hit that button below so you can get subscribed. Hit that bell so you get a notification with each new piece of content. Now, I know y'all see this smoke blowing across my face right now, okay? I know you see it, and it's because we have none other than a legend, an icon. We were just talking about how my nephew knows about him, my daddy be talking about him. He is widespread across every demographic. This man, the one, the only. Can we give it up for Snoop Dogg?
Hey. What's crack-a-lackin'? What's up? I'm the gift that keeps on giving, so I'm happy to be here.
I'm so happy to have you here.
Thank you.
Do you know I almost threw my phone when I knew you were coming on this show? I almost did the jig. I almost caught the spirit. I was like, Snoop Dogg is here in the building.
No, but you got to understand what you're doing. You know, people don't understand who be paying attention to what they doing. So it's like, it's always good to be on your best behavior and to be doing your best work because you never know who's watching that may say, I want to do something with you or do something for you.
Yeah.
So it's like the opportunity that I've been given through my career, I like to get that back.
Yes.
When I see people like you doing what you're doing, you know, reaching across, being information and giving, because see, I'm a giver. And then at the same time, it's like we need to uphold our black women and push them and salute them when they doing it the right way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We always salute the ones that's doing it the other way, but when we got some doing it the right way, we should salute them as well. So that's why I'm here today.
Thank you so much. That was like a warm hug. So I have to ask you, the first question I ask everybody. If this season of your life were called It's Giving blank and you had to fill in the blank, what would it be called? And you have to say it's giving.
It's giving love.
Break that down.
Because I'm surrounded by, I'm centered by, and I'm led by love. Despite all the negative and the bad energy that's, you know, put before me and put before the world, I choose to lead with love. And that's what I'm giving, and that's what I continue to give, and that's what I gave.
That's so good. And it's crazy, like being somebody that's as well known as you are, famous as you are, you know, you've really reached the pinnacle. That there is no higher than the level that you're at.
Oh, you can get higher if you like. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Snoop is the only one I'm going to let smoke around me for the record.
But I was a gentleman.
He was.
I asked.
You did.
I didn't just come in there, what's happening? What it do, nigga? Move. I was like, hey, is it okay?
Yeah.
Do you mind?
Yeah. And you got the pass. And I'm sitting here.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, and my hair is going to be a remnants for you for the rest of this trip.
Yeah, they're going to know you've been around the dog. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you.
But I have to say, being this person that's on that level, like, do you feel like you have gotten a lot of, like, ridicule and negative sayings and naysayers? Like, have you experienced that?
I knew the job was dangerous when I took it. So it's what comes with the territory. I take the good with the bad. I treat my L's like lessons, not losses. I can't make everybody happy, but I do focus on making people feel good. And I'm real good at that. So that's what I focus on. And the ones that I can't get to turn over or feel like they with me, then there's somebody else out there for them. But the ones that's with me, they know I give it to them wholehearted, and I give it to them all the time, every time.
I love that. Okay, so you know we talk a lot about relationships, right? You've been married almost 3 decades.
Yes.
And there's a lot of chatter in the community about men saying in 2025 there's no benefit to marriage for a man. Do you believe that there is a benefit to marriage?
I believe if I wasn't married, I wouldn't be as successful as I was.
Ooh.
or have been or am, I don't believe that I would be as, strong and right-minded and loving and caring. I don't believe that I would be who I am today if I wasn't married, because I have to have a strong foundation, a strong place to come home to, a strong, leader who can raise kids and also support her husband, and then be a leader when I'm down and I'm out and my body and my mind can't function, but to keep me up and to be there for me. So marriage is beautiful when you handle it with care, when you respect your vows, when you do the things that are supposed to be done with the marriage. And I ain't talking about the paperwork, I'm talking about the love. Because paper says this, but love is that. And I believe that my marriage has been strong because my wife has been my friend. She's been my homie. She's been a gangster. She's been a rider. She's been a forgiver. Because a lot of times, when you marry, you make a lot of mistakes and somebody has to forgive. And she's forgiven me so many times because I made a lot of mistakes when I didn't understand what marriage was about. And I didn't know how to be a man when I was still a boy.
There's a lot of seasons in marriage. That's what my parents say all the time. When you marry somebody, you got to marry somebody that knows how to fight. So you're not fighting each other, you're fighting the problem. And one of the things that they say is that there are seasons in marriage, and a lot of us as women especially, we're not taught how to be married. We are taught how to get married. We're taught about the wedding day. We're sold the dream, the happily ever after, but not the work that is required for us to keep it. So I guess my question would be, being in the industry and having temptation and having people and having all these different people that are probably in your ear, how are you even able to stay as Snoop Dogg? Like, you've always been like this. From every interview I've ever seen, from every song I've ever heard, you went from gangster rap to a little different rap now and, different things, but it really feels like you're really who you are. How did you do that?
I mean, the easiest thing in life you can do is you, to try to master yourself. I've been able to do that. Like, when I was a kid, I was real bashful.
Really?
Shy. Yeah, I was shy.
No.
What people don't know is I only had one girlfriend my whole life.
Your wife?
Yes.
Your wife is the only girlfriend you've ever had? I mean, I know you were high school sweethearts, but like...
I never had a girlfriend. Like, I was that shy, like... That's crazy, right?
Did you shoot your shot or did she shoot her shot?
No, it was me. What are you talking about? I was gangster as a motherfucker too. I was with the gang that was known for like doing all kind of like crazy things and looking wrong and just being vicious and violent. But I wasn't from that gang, but all of my homies was and my cousins was. I was from the opposite gang. But I would always be with this gang when I would see her. And it was like, in the beginning, it was kind of throwing her off because she from the hood, but she's not a hood rat.
Ooh, what's the difference?
Being from the hood and being a lady and being classy and still being able to, maintain your integrity and not being out there so much and, trying different things. A hood rat's gonna try everything because that's what come with the hood. And she's like a guy version of a girl. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm gonna try this, I'm gonna be with this person, I'm gonna mess with this person. She was different. She only had one boyfriend that she was with when I met her.
Oh.
See, that's what people don't know. She had a boyfriend.
And you took her?
I didn't take her. He just slipped.
Oh.
He dropped the ball. And I was on the sidelines watching because I wanted her. You know what I'm saying? So like when you want something at that age, you focus in. I'm like, I wanted her bad. I went and got a relationship with her mother, her grandmother. Like, I was one of them type of players. Like, on the phone with her grandmother talking about days of our lives.
This is strategy.
General Hospital. You understand me?
Yeah, the young and the restless.
I'm a player about this here, man. Like I said, I had no girlfriends my whole life. So when I finally decided to say, this the one I want to go after, it was like I did extra things. And I fell in love with her before she fell in love with me.
What? They say men do.
Yes. I loved her. And she didn't even like me.
What?
Yes.
How'd you get her to like you? They'll say, in 2025, they say men that do the extra are simps. You think that's true?
They said that back then.
Did they call you a simp? Ain't no way nobody called you no simp.
My homie, you know what's crazy? I'm going to say it. Warren G used to always be like, cuz, you been with her for this long and she ain't never gave you none yet. Cuz, why you keep... Because at that time, If you with a girl and you trying to talk to her, you expect to be engaged in some sort of activity like fast.
Right.
Like 30 days is like, all right, we ain't going nowhere. But if you with somebody for like 4 months and I'm doing all these different things, and at that time the homies would ask, hey, cuz, did you?
What's up?
And I can't lie, I'm like, nah. They're like, nigga, you been with her that long, or you? I'm like, I ain't even kissed her yet.
Oh,
Niggas like, what is you doing? And I couldn't explain to them niggas it was different. I was focused.
yeah.
I was focused. I was locked in on my target. And once I got her to understand that, okay, I could fuck with him. Then she found out I was a rapper, so I was making music and we would play my tapes, and she became like my biggest fan. She would know all of my raps and all of that shit. We would all be in the car like 5 or 6 deep, you know, moving around and doing different things. And it was like every time I would be with her, when she would walk away, I'd be like, damn, I don't even want to see her walk away. It was just certain things like that was like a fucking movie. It was like, the fuck am I doing feeling like this? And why am I? So it was like, you know what? I'm about her and I'm finna make her be about me. And I did everything that I had to do to prove my love and to get her to become my girlfriend. And then from becoming my girlfriend, then I became a superstar in the rap game. And then it was like, damn, I got all these different girls trying to get at me. And niggas is telling me, nigga, why you worrying about her? And you got all these bitches that want to give, nigga, she want to give you something.
Right.
Like, all right, okay, all right, I will.
Uh-huh.
Then steady, like not feeling right. And I'm like, you know what? I want to marry her. But my homie Tupac is the reason why I married her.
Really?
Yes, because it was times where everybody around me was like, because we would argue and have fights. It wasn't always perfect in the beginning.
Right.
And I would always keep her away. And they like, man, you got any bitch you want? Why you? And nigga Pac was like, man, fuck what them niggas talking about. Well, that's a good woman right there. You need to marry her. I listened to him, but I ain't listened to him. But then I listened to him when I was like overseas doing a show. And I was like, damn, who my girl with right now? Man, fuck that. I need to make her my wife. I don't like this feeling. So I called her from overseas. I think I was in Japan or some shit. I said, hey, boo, when I get back, I want to marry you. And it was just like that. It was like I had to do it, and I did it. And nobody around me was getting married at the time. So it was like I looked real crazy doing it.
Oh.
But I felt good about it.
Oh.
We had one baby. And then when I told her I wanted to marry her, she told me little Snoop was on the way.
Oh, this is like a movie.
It is. My biopic. It'll be out.
We got to check this out. Biopic is coming. I love that. Wow. So how did you get around? Because I really feel like on the internet, like, I think simps are winning. I personally say, like, when people are like, oh, that's corny, that's a simp. I like a simp. I like corny. That means you care. I feel like men are taught to act like, just be savage, in and out, sleep with the girl, smash the girl, and that's really that on that.
No, we all care. It's just some of us don't know how to be public with it. Some of us is private. When you get a man privately, she's doing all of that great stuff you said. But who gonna do it publicly? Who gonna feel good about it?
Right.
Who gonna stand on it and it's a part of their everyday mechanism? That's the difference. Like we get projections off of what people think you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like if you ask me now, they're really taking the masculinity out of men.
Ooh, please tell me more.
Yeah,
How?
I look at commercials. I look at everything that comes on TV, movies, TV shows, and it's always including some form of having a black man not as strong as he could be. You understand what I'm saying? Like, as a man, as strong as he could be. We showing different sides and different elements of the black man, which is cool. But when you pushing this as the front and forgetting that this is always the lead. Because without this, we can't reproduce. Hello? We can't continue to bring tribes of generations into this world when this ain't in the front. When this is in the front, I got 10 grandbabies.
Dang.
Because this is the man.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
And my boys, men. And my daughter just brought home a beautiful baby girl.
Okay.
You understand me? So but reproduction, like to be able to say that it started from the man being upfront with the woman having babies that had babies that are going to continue to have babies.
Yeah.
Because the man is upfront.
That's so good. So do you feel like, I always say on my platform that promiscuity will lower a woman's value. And it sounds like one of the reasons why you chose your wife is because she wasn't giving it up to everybody. She was exclusive. It was hard to get to her. You actually had to be and do certain things in order to win her affinities, essentially, right? Do you feel like that is lost in 2025? Or should women be this liberated, sexually free, open,
Well, you got to
vibe?
think about, you're going to grow old.
Yeah.
You don't want to see all that when you my age.
Mm.
You going to want to look back at all that when you grandma.
Mm.
Grandma, I just seen a movie with you where you was, grandma, I seen a picture with you with, baby, how you get a hold? It's the thing called Google. They know how to find everything. They found a video of you doing this, grandma. So it's all about, how do you want to continue? How do you want to end? And what do you want to be remembered as? Like everything I've done, I'm proud of.
I know that's right. Me too.
No matter what, if you say it's bad, I was proud of it. I did it and I would do it again.
Right. You have no regrets.
None.
Not a single one.
Nope. They always say, well, Snoop, if you could go back and change, if you could, the old Snoop could go back and change, talk to the little Snoop, what would he tell him? Nothing. I tell him, nigga, you fucking it up. Keep going, nigga. You finna get to where I'm at.
I know that's right.
Why would I break the matrix? It's already created. Like, whatever happened that happened was meant to happen. I feel like God put his angels through things that he know that they can handle.
Ooh.
He's not going to put them on something that they can't fly away to and get to. I feel like I've been given a lot because I'm like the chosen one, a child of God that is protected because of the things that I've been going through and the things that I have to go through to be an example for those who follow.
Yeah. Have you ever felt misunderstood inside of being that unapologetic?
Oh, yeah. A lot of times because I don't explain myself. I ain't really good at that. You know what I'm saying? What's understood don't need to be explained. I feel like what I do is done. And a lot of times people be wanting more than, well, explain yourself or tell me why. Or why did you? I don't have to. I don't answer to you.
Okay, so I feel like in 2025, people have misunderstood what it means to be a wife from a man's perspective. And I'm talking about a wife, whether married or unmarried. What does a wife look like? What is the essence of a wife?
The essence of a wife is to be a version of you, but be herself. And to also be as strong as you, and to be weak, and to be supportive through anything and all things. Like to show vulnerability, to show that she's a human, and to also be able to support her with whatever she's doing and going through. It can't be a one-way street. It's got to be whatever she loves. Like, for example, right? I'll give you, this is the best example of me and my wife. So it was a part of my life where I was infatuated with pimping. Like fully infatuated.
Like real
with,
life pimping.
Like infatuated with it to where I got involved. Like I started hanging with pimps. I started dressing like them. I started going to players' balls. I started because as a kid, that was a superhero to us. Because the pimp had the car, the girls, the money, the slick talk. His hair was right. His clothes was fly. He had everything. So I was infatuated with that. And I was into it, made movies and all types of stuff for 3 years straight. And my wife didn't say a word. On my 35th birthday party, she threw me a players ball birthday party and invited all of the pimps and all of the just supportive. So maybe 2 years ago, my wife decides to buy a strip club and have a male exotic night. Oh. Hello. Frequently. So what do? Do I say, what the hell is you doing? I support. I show up. I throw money in the air. You understand what I'm saying? I support. Because she supported me.
Yes.
When I was going through something that I wanted to get off, that I felt like it was fun and it was fly. So this is something that she enjoys. She enjoys having the women and the men dance, and people come to her clubs and they enjoy themselves and they get to have a good time. And it's It's her world. Like, you would think it's my world because of the music and the things that I've done, but no. And it shocked me that she bought the motherfucker because I was like, a strip club? Oh, wow, honey. I'll support it.
That's so dope. That's so dope. And I feel like in marriage, and like this is 27 years of marriage. That's the difference. Because these people that have been in relationships for 1 year, 2 year, 3 years are trying to control and possess their partner. It's like, you can only be my partner if. Do you think that unconditional love exists?
It do.
You think so?
I know so.
How?
If you got grandkids and you a grandfather or grandmother, that's unconditional love. To the highest level. I love my grandbabies. I don't care about nothing but everything that they want and need. You can't say no to me. I give them whatever they mom and daddy won't give them. Papa Snoop, they won't let me have any candy. Come here. Sit down and don't say nothing. Go in that bag right there. Now go and sit in the back room. Eat all of it.
Right.
Okay, come on out of there. Put some in your pocket for later, too. Who did you get it from? You? No, wait a minute. Who you get it from? Nobody. Okay, now go on home.
That is so funny. Okay, so I have 7 brothers and sisters, right? All of them have kids except for me, okay? All of them. And my parents are completely different grandparents than they were parents. My parents, have you seen the memes where it's like grandma and grandpa were like a T-Rex roaring?
Yes.
But now as grandfather and grandma, they are like the Toy Story T-Rex. Like y'all are so soft. They got soft.
I did.
I would have been whooped for a lot of the things.
I got
even my little
very soft.
You did? Do you like that though?
I love it because I'm a better parent than I was as a father. Because I'm more understanding. Like as a father, you don't have no understanding. You want it a certain way and you feel like I know what I'm talking about because I'm your daddy. But as a grandfather, you're like, hey, what's going on? What you need help with? Let me talk to you. Like, you the other side of the coin because they trust you more than they trust their mother and father. Because they know their mother and father can't beat you. Oh, I tell my grandkids. I tell my granddaughters all the time, you scared of your daddy? I will beat your daddy. Your daddy ain't nothing. I said, how much money you think your daddy got? He got a lot of money, Grandpa. I pulled out like $10,000 and thought, wow, you have way more money than him, bro. Yeah, you come holler at Grandpa when you need something.
I know that's right.
I lay the law down with my grandbabies and let them know because they need to know who their grandfather is.
Yeah.
Not celebrity and none of that other stuff, but who he is up close and personal with being a part of their life.
Yeah.
My grandfather was my best friend my first 12 years on this earth.
Yeah.
My mother could never whoop me. She could never do none of that to me. But when he wasn't around, I got beat.
Yeah.
But when he was ever around, I got suspended from school, and I knew I was going to get beat. And he lived right here, and my mama's house was right here. I had to pass his house before I went home. I went there, sat down with him, and watched wrestling and Bonanza. He said, Sonny, why you here so early? I said, Papa, I got suspended. My mom gonna beat me. Your mom ain't gonna do shit to you. I'm finna tell her right now. Don't tell her, Papa, please. No, hell no, I'm telling her right now. Beverly, Snoopy got suspended and you ain't doing shit. He's here with me watching wrestling and Bonanza. I'm beating his ass when he get home. I hear on the back of the phone, please, Mama, I ain't gonna do it, please. She ain't gonna do shit. He's spending the night with me. I said, my grandpa was a G, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
Mom couldn't break that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that protector.
Yeah.
But despite Mama being, disciplinary, she was an amazing protector.
Yes.
Because when you were a single mother raising men in the 70s and the 80s, and from what we was encountering and the things we was seeing when we was outside of our home, she did an amazing job. And I understand now as a father and a grandfather how hard it is to raise a kid or kids when it's you by yourself.
Do you feel like there's really a big difference between children that grow up with both their parents and kids that grow up with just their moms?
It's a big difference, but if the mama is doubling down doing her job, I've seen some great kids come from single parents.
Yeah.
And then I've seen some bad kids come from parents with both parents in the house.
Look, I got 7 siblings. We ain't all good.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like
I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Sometimes the information ain't relayed the right way.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times this is what happens. The way I was raised, am I gonna raise my kids like that? No.
Mm-mm.
And by the time it gets to my grandbabies, I done removed all of the things that I was taught as a kid. Because now I'm teaching out of a different book of love.
Mm-hmm.
It's still the same thing they was teaching, but it's love. And
Yeah.
when mama was beating you, you didn't feel love. You felt that pain like, damn,
Right.
when's she gonna stop?
Right.
But afterwards, you could feel the love.
Mm.
But if you take the beating out and just instruct with love, then I think you elevated the family tree.
Yeah.
And that's what I do as a parent.
Do you believe in gentle parenting?
Hell no.
I don't either.
Fuck out of here with that. Get your ass in the corner to take a time out. I'm finna put this motherfucking foot in your ass. Time that out.
I don't believe in gentle parenting at all.
Oh, he just needs a timeout.
Right. No,
He'll
that
be
don't
okay.
work.
He's He's in aisle 3 pulling shit out the aisle. Grab him by his motherfucking ass. Shit. Get your ass down somewhere. Get over there.
So true.
You're hurting me.
Right.
Shut up.
Yep. And it's funny though. I feel like you really only got to whoop a kid one time. This is my experience. Okay. And I'm an auntie. I ain't a mama yet. But I feel like if you whoop a kid one time, because you say this is where parents go wrong. They say, oh, I'll do this. And then they never do it. So now the kid knows you ain't really going to put hands on this child. But if you whoop them once, my mom used to get a wooden spoon on our forearm on the inside, and she would smack us with accuracy and precision. Okay, my dad, sorry, daddy, love you, but he was like the disciplinarian for real. That was the shoe, the belt, kind of whatever you could grab.
Let's
you
go,
know,
Pops.
that's how he was.
Let's go.
But I feel like you learn. They put the fear of God back into you. That now all they got to do is look at you a certain way,
Yeah.
and when you get that look. Now you know, don't play. Just stop playing with them. Don't play with them. So now with my nieces and nephews, I will hem you up. Do you hear me?
Look at you.
I will whoop a child.
Look at
I've
you.
never had to because they know the look from their parents that have obviously whooped them. I think I ain't gonna put y'all's business up. I would assume because now I just gotta give the side eye. Like, don't play with me.
Don't play with me.
I'm the favorite auntie, but don't play with me.
But see, being the favorite auntie, you get along with the kids in a different way.
Oh yeah, they tell me all the things
It's a
they don't
trust
tell their
factor.
parents.
Yeah, exactly. So as long as you maintain that, because when they get older, that's when it's gonna really be, worthwhile.
Yeah.
Because they go through real real situations and real things in life that we've went through that we can help them, try to navigate through. I've been a great uncle to people that ain't even my nephews and nieces. Just because I love to give information and I love to help, especially when I got it.
Yeah. That's one thing I tell them all the time. I say, you ain't got to tell me the truth, but don't tell me no lie.
Right.
You don't lie. You ain't got to tell me the whole story. You don't got to tell me just don't lie. That's my one rule. I don't do well with liars. I really don't.
I can dig that. Well, I used to lie like a motherfucker
Oh,
back in the day.
child, we would have been fighting.
My lying ass. They called me Snoop lying one time. I was lying so motherfucking much.
What were you lying about?
Rosclot, bumbleclot.
Felt that's crazy. That's crazy. So now that you like, what would you say to like young Black men that feel like they have to show up in the world tough? They have to be hard. They have to be all of like, the players. What would you say?
I say open up your heart to some real affection and love. There's some real love out there that can break you down and show you how to, have a tender side of what you own. Like I kept it gangster the whole way. But you still feel my sentiment, you feel my compassion, you feel my love, you feel my empathy, you feel all of that. And it doesn't make me weak. People have seen me cry. People have seen me laugh. People have seen me with my wife in love out and about. And it doesn't make me weak. It makes me strong.
Yes.
You got to have, understanding on who you are. I always say, if you master who you are, then you content with everything you do.
That's so good. Like, oh, that's so good. And we need more people like you saying exactly that. Because I feel like men they have lost their masculinity. How do you think they get that back?
You get that back by just being a man is
hard.
It is very hard, but you have to be a boy first. And then you outgrow those childish ways to become a young man, and then you become a full-grown man. Sometimes when we look at people, we looking at a boy thinking he a man. His age don't depict if he's a man or not. Their experiences and the life and the wisdom and the things that they went through push you on the status of a man. I was talking to my oldest son 2 days ago, and I was like, "Cuz, you know, I didn't really become a full-grown man till I was like 35 years old.
Ooh.
Like, for real.
Mm-hmm.
I just think about all the childish and shit I was doing, just like not being serious, being just like a kid. Like, when I hit 35, it was like, all right, I'm a grown-ass man now, like, for real. Like, I'm serious, and people looked at me different, and they respected me, and it was a level of growth that was, you know, illustrated in business and personal. And it helped me elevate because people started taking me serious because I took myself serious.
Mm. I think that is so good. And that's actually young. I don't feel like most men become a man until they're 45, especially in 2025. I feel like a lot of men are lost. And I will say this, and I want to know what you think, and not to dog either side, no pun intended, not to dog out in either side. But I do feel like because we're in this single mother epidemic where there are a lot of single moms, I think moms are raising women in their sons. I think that they're coddling their sons and they're hardening their daughters. And so I feel like we're inverted, especially in our community where women are much more masculine and men are much more feminine. And I don't like that.
See, that goes back to the presentation I spoke to you earlier. What you see is what you see. They putting it everywhere.
Yeah. It's so crazy what they teach you so young because one of my nieces was telling me, she's like, yeah, I think I have anxiety. I was like, okay, first of all,
You don't
she's
even
like
need to know
13.
that word.
You don't even know what that is. Then she's telling me all these different things they teach you in school. They're teaching you about anxiety and depression. And then, you diagnose yourself. Well, I'm really tired now and I've just been feeling really sad. I'm depressed. No, you're not. No, you're not. You know what? You need to go outside.
And play.
You need to roll in that grass. You need to eat something green. You need to drink some water. And you need to stop looking at the screens. I'm so tired of screen time. What do you think about these kids and screen time?
Well, you notice I don't have a phone on me.
Oh.
Professional.
Oh.
I think it's good and bad.
Yeah.
Because all of my grandkids know how to work an iPad, a telephone, all of that.
Yeah.
And some of them ain't even, can talk a whole sentence. Dang. But they all know how to... dancing, or they...
Yeah, they get the filters.
Or they sit on the couch all day just on the iPad. Like, okay, all right. Go outside, do some real regular stuff. And it's a cheat code. When I was growing up, if you wanted to know an answer, you had to research and study and go through the book.
The encyclopedia.
And turn through things and really read and study and get it in your head. Now it's, hey Siri, hey Alexa, hey Google. There that bitch go. I ain't even, I'm not talking to you for real. But that's the help that they get.
Yeah.
I wish I had that when I was in high school. I'd have graduated with all A's. I'd have.
Oh.
Hey Siri, bitch, I need these answers.
Man.
Teacher ain't looking.
Man. you know what's worse than them getting all the answers? The cameras. And now these kids have the most incriminating evidence that they post on social media to destroy their lives with. And I'm not even talking about, it's everything. It's from what girls are doing, how they're dancing, people with weapons showing this, with the money. Now folks are getting robbed. Like you're putting your location while you're at it. It's a lot happening.
It is. We're living in a video game right now. That's what I say. When my daughter was young, she used to play this game called The Sims.
Oh, yeah, I played that.
And I used to trip because I used to have to buy things. I'm like, why are we buying this shit? This shit ain't even real. Can you buy me a house and some clothes and shoes? I'm like, for this motherfucking video game?
Right.
And now, in the world we living in, that's exactly what the fuck is happening every day in this world. We are inside of a video game. It's just a matter of, do you have the remote control or are you being controlled?
I just need that to land. Have you seen that movie, Ready Player One?
Yes. Yes, I have seen that movie. Yes.
That is this.
That exactly.
I wouldn't be surprised if in 50 years from now, you're literally laying in a cone in your house and your simulation is out there making new friends. having conversations, sleeping around. And
Without
then you
your
have the suits
permission.
on where you get the same feelings that the
Nigga say,
simulation
without
gets.
your permission.
Ain't
Like,
that
hold on, but
something?
you don't bring your ass back here.
What?
I don't have you out there simulating without me.
Right. Like people are losing connection. What's up, guys? Sarah Fontenot here. I just had to pause this episode really quick to let you know, if you have not yet, click the link below for our ebook, okay? How to become a more feminine woman. People ask me these things. These are actionable 10 quick steps, intro to femininity, with a video that goes over some things in even more detail. So that's for you. Make sure to click that link below and get your ebook on how to increase your femininity. 10 really simple steps. Love you guys. Now let's get back to it. Okay, so I have to ask you this because, we talk about dating and relationships. Do you feel like men, how should I say this? Men don't really shoot their shot anymore in real life because of social media making things feel like a simulation? Do you think that's true or no?
I believe it is true because it's not a task anymore. It's just I can just hit you on whoop wop. If you react, we hollering, we chopping, whoop wop, boom. Our era, I gotta look at you. I gotta talk to you. I gotta get you to like me. I gotta know who your parents are. I gotta know your movement. I gotta really get involved with you before I can get involved with you. Over here, I can just send you a couple of pictures, a couple of lines and shit. Now we expecting to do some things.
Right.
Based off of these few words.
Right.
But in real life, you gotta earn that.
I agree.
And I feel like this is the cheat code, is cutting all of that out. And like, if I text you something, you may take it the wrong way. I may be just saying, you look good today, how you doing? What you mean I look good today? What? Whoa. No, I didn't mean it like that. I meant like, the text ain't giving you emotion. It ain't giving you feeling. It ain't giving you what I'm saying. It's giving you what I'm typing.
Right.
And you may interpret it a different way.
Right. Facts. And that's a scary place to be. I personally, I'm like, it's cool when you can have those conversations with people. But number one, I don't like to make assumptions. And number two, there's nothing like being in person with somebody. You can't even really learn someone. Have you ever seen one of those, the videos on Instagram where it's like a defensive person versus like a person that's just super free? And they're like, hey, hope you have a good day today. And then this person reads it like, hey, hope you have a good day today. Well, I am having a good day, and I hope that you have a killer day. And then the other person reads it, and they're like, "Hey, hope you have a great day. A killer day? Yeah. Well, if you're not busy later, maybe we could get together." And this person's like, "If we're not busy later, does she not realize that I just It's so different. Like, I just feel like you have to be in person
because you don't know what that means.
You don't, and you don't know that person or their energy.
Have to take it for what it's worth on your own understanding. So that's the misunderstanding. Because, I didn't mean it like that. Well, I thought you meant it like that. I took it like that. Now we mad over some typewriter words.
That part.
And you didn't even spell the shit right to begin with your no spelling ass. You need correct.
There.
What they call that shit? Correct. Nigga, correct your words.
Autocorrect.
Yeah, nigga, your shit is awful. Here's a couple of words. I know that ain't why it's spelled.
I love that. Okay, so I just have to ask you, because you said it earlier, and I'm like, I don't want to go in this direction, but I really just kind of want to ask about Tupac and Biggie. First of all, how was that?
Well, I had a relationship with both of them. And it was a night that we was all together.
Really?
It's on video, right, K-Dub, on YouTube. K-Dub was there. We was all on stage. And it's just crazy that people don't know that these two dudes was funny. They was likable. They was lovable. They was cool. They were my peers. And they just didn't get a chance to fully grow into who I am. And I believe that if they were still here, they would be doing exactly what I'm doing, probably better than what I'm doing in different facets, because we all had our own drive and our own get out. But the love that I had for both of those brothers and my relationship with them, it's hip hop royalty. Because you think about, Tupac was my friend before he got on Death Row Records. And then when he got on Death Row Records, he was so supportive of me through the court case and just being a real friend, a real leader, teaching us how to be fast in the studio and how to make records and not just listen to records, and just bringing his military mind, the great things that he brought, telling me to marry my wife, like the great things that he brought, the influence that he had on me as a leader. It's like, okay, it's structure, it's understanding, it's not dictatorship, it's fellowship. And then my relationship with Biggie was like, I loved his music and he was a fan of mine. And we would do certain things that when we would see each other that you could feel the love. One scenario was when he was working on Ready to Die, I was in New York and he called me to the studio and he had like multiple rooms and it was different producers and like rooms working on shit. Premier was in the room, Easy Mo B, Track Masters, yeah, just 5 or 6 rooms. And he had me coming to the room with him with all of the Junior Mafia and all his homies. And we sitting at the board and I roll up. I wasn't even smoking blunts back then. I was rolling joints. I rolled up a joint and he said, I want you to hear this. The nigga played his album, the first song on his album. That motherfucker was like, doom, 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 doom. I'm thinking of Learjets, mansions, and coupes and how to sell records like Snoop. Oops. I'm like, oh, that's so motherfucking gangster. This nigga giving me love on the first song on his album.
Wow.
And he playing it for me.
Yeah.
I'm sitting right in here with him listening to it. And the sad part was he never got to see that album come out and feel the love and to see what he meant to hip-hop. Because niggas on the West Coast love Biggie. Wasn't no doubt about that. It just was a minor misunderstanding and miscommunication that ended those 2 lives that, I'm thankful I had a friendship and a relationship with both of them so I can cherish the memories that I had with them.
Do you feel like rap would be different if they were still here?
Um,
Or would it still kind of be what it is?
I think rap gonna shift no matter who's here. I just think that it would have been more people like me to be able to hold on to the values of what rap was created for. Because see, my peers are Jay-Z, Nas, Ice Cube, those kind of guys. And if you think about it, we've all been keeping our shit up to that level. So if you add in Biggie and Tupac, then that would have been 2 more forces to be able to keep the stigma of what hip hop was created for.
Do you think that hip hop, for the most part, is destroying the identity of a Black woman?
No way.
No way?
No way. No way. No way. Because you got women like Rhapsody.
True.
You got women like Queen Latifah.
Who I love.
So, no way.
But don't you feel like there's more women that exhibit over-sexualized self? Like, as an example, the Sexy Reds or the Meg Thee Stallions or the, people that are making us kind of seem like, F Negroes get money.
Well, I think...
and show my whole body. And if you want to smash them, just hit that clinic. Like... These are real, and they're saying this in lyrics too.
Right, but remember, this is hip hop. This is a game.
Yeah.
And you got to be able to play the game. And what sells? Sex, murder.
Facts. Money.
That's what sells. So they're doing what sells. But remember, I started that way. I started off with that mentality. But you've seen me progress into a reggae album, a gospel album, because I'm able to grow. So I don't think that they should be, put in a box for what they're doing now. I think they're going to grow into who they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
And what they're doing is influential for right or wrong reasons, but it's influential. And it's making women want to do something and become stronger and become proud and become women of power rather than shut up, sit down, cook. Do what I tell you to do. Now it's the other way around. You have boss ladies now. Hello? Look at yourself.
But I am, but I'm not.
But you are. You're just not doing that side of the game that they doing. You representing and you're being your own version of who you are, but you are still under that Black woman with power umbrella.
I receive.
No matter how you want to say it. They just doing it their way, you doing it your way. We all got to do our part to reach the goal of what is it going to be like when we're not here for the generation after us?
That
Because
part.
think about us that's here. What about the generation before us?
Right.
Are we doing better than them?
Right.
Yes. Is it because of them? Yes, because
Right.
they laid the foundation. Did we run to places that they couldn't get to? Yes. So hopefully the generation after us will be able to fly.
Yeah. And that is a blessing. I do think that we were having a conversation. My mom has done my podcast before. My dad was like, you got your mom to do it first. Like, what in the world? Because she came to Atlanta.
Go ahead, Pops. Bang on her.
Right. He was
bang
not
on her
happy.
ass. Bang on her, Pops.
I'm sorry, Daddy. Okay. I'm
nah,
so
fuck
sorry.
that. I ain't sorry. Bang on her ass, Pops. You did right.
He was so upset. And it's so cool that, one day, if or when I have children or all my nieces and nephews and my brothers and sisters, when my parents are gone, I could still watch that video. I can always look at how my mom felt about certain things. And when we do my dad's episode, how he feels about certain things. They can listen to your music and see how you've changed over the decades. Like you've really been rock solid for decades. And there's only a handful of people that can even say that.
That's dope that you said that. So before my mother passed away, and she was in great health, great spirit, I called her one morning. I'm like, Moms, I want to holler at you. She's like, what's happening? I said, you got about 10, 15 minutes? She said, yeah. I said, I want to record you. I said, take me back. I want to talk to you about your life before you had me and my brothers. Take me back to when you was in the first grade. Moms ran back. First grade, third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, sixth grade. Then she said, hold on, I got to go back because I forgot about the second grade teacher. Her name is Woot Wop, Pop the second grade. Then she went to, when I was in the seventh grade, she started talking about my auntie. Annette came outside and it was a chocolate boy right next to her. And I fell in love with him. As soon as I seen him, she talking about my daddy.
Oh.
But he 2 years older than her. So he can't really holler at her like that because she ain't his speed. Then she speed the clock up to junior high school where my father go to Vietnam. And she go to California.
Oh.
And it's like this is before I'm born, before my brother's born.
Wow.
She explained it to me how he in Vietnam and they getting letters and he got shot. And they was scared that he was going to die. Oh. So then she turned 17, 18, and she get pregnant with my brother. And this the crazy part. She said she was pregnant for like a month and a half, and she kept trying to avoid her. My grandmother trying to avoid her. She said one morning, Grandma came in there and snatched the covers off the bed. She said, Beverly, you ain't had no period, and this how long, and something. Is you pregnant? And she said she jumped out the bed and ran out to the corner crying. Uh-oh. She said her homegirl came crying, her other homegirl came crying. It was 4 of them on the corner. They all was pregnant.
What?
And they was standing outside. And then my cousin Shirley, she was like 3 years younger than them. She was like, and Shirley said, now y'all done messed it up. I can't even get me none now. So they got pregnant with their first babies when they was graduating from high school.
Wow.
But my her little cousin couldn't get none because they got pregnant. They started like locking her up and you can't go out, you can't do this.
Right.
You like, they all having fun having sex and I can't even get none because they all pregnant.
Right.
So then she said, this is the crazy part. I'm gonna give you a little bit of it. So she got married after she had my brother, but not by his dad. And she's married, and my auntie, which becomes my auntie sooner, which is her homegirl, says while she's married, at home with her son and her husband, but that's not his baby. Hey, Vernell is in town from Job Corps. And my mama say, girl, you know I'm married. I can't. Auntie say, don't worry about it. I'm going to come over there and tell your husband, me, you, and the boys finna go hang out.
Ooh, auntie.
Cold-blooded with this macking. This mama giving it to me though.
Right.
Giving it to me direct. So she like, they come over, they pull a move on him. Go to L.A. Auntie say she got her brother upstairs. Go get some 12-pack of Slick Small Liquor Bull. Go back upstairs, talk a minute, and hello.
Here you go.
Hello.
Here
I'll let you add it up. You understand me? I'm just giving you a little bit of it, but the smart mind can figure out what I'm trying to say. So when I was talking to my mother, for her to be able to explain that to me, it helped me understood. It helped me understand why I am the love child. That's who I am. I am the love child. And I never understood it until she explained that to me. And then she passed away, and I always go back to it, and I'm able to listen to it. I be laughing and smiling because we had so many fun moments on that conversation.
Yeah.
That I can reflect on.
Yeah.
I'm getting teary-eyed right now.
Thank you for sharing that. That is so beautiful.
That's real shit.
That's beautiful. So do you think women cheat better than men?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all good as a motherfucker. Our shit break down quick. All right, look, I'm gonna tell, the homie gonna give it up. Well, look, I just don't want to be in bad favor with you. Because let me tell you, a nigga that will tell on you, that nigga Nelly will tell on your motherfucking ass. That nigga will tell and he don't give a fuck. What? And Nelly and my wife is the same sign. So this the type of nigga he is. Boss lady, he ain't finna be fucking with nobody while he with me. I'm telling. If he look at any, I'm telling. I'm calling and I'm telling. I be doing the show and I'm backstage, I'm hanging out with the dancers and shit, and then nigga be like, I'm calling boss lady. Man, I don't care. These is my dancers. I'm calling them. Hey, y'all get away from me. Get on out here. I'm like, but that's a real friend, though.
That's a real friend.
A real friend don't want to ever fall out with your wife.
Right.
A man that don't give a fuck about your wife don't care about you.
Ooh.
And that's period, point blank. If your friend is afraid of your wife and respect your wife, he love the fuck out of you. Mm-hmm. Any nigga that don't respect your wife and on some bullshit, see, because guess what? Wifey know all of my homies, how they get down, how they move. She know everything about all of them. She know the ones that play. She know the ones that got women. She know the ones that got wives. And I know we've been together so long, it's like we can just look at each other and be like, and this nigga over here again. Well, goddamn it, shit, I can't help it because he ain't got no woman.
Right.
I got you, baby.
Right. That's wild. Why do you think men fall apart so fast when they cheat? Or why do you think they're so bad at it?
We always been bad at that because we don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that.
You don't feel like there's nothing wrong with cheating?
No, we don't until we get caught. That's why we bad at it. See, if you're good at it and you know it's a consequence to it, then you're going to be real good at it. I shouldn't have gave you that jewel, but I gave it to you. Man, you're going to be using my shit on niggas. Look, nigga, get your ass out of here. I talked to Uncle Snoop, nigga. He told me what you doing on suck ass, nigga. Get your ass up my face. I can see you right now loading up all my game on these soft ass niggas.
Let me tell you.
You're going to be popping on niggas. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Dang, Snoop, I am so grateful that you blessed this platform today. Like, you really dropped jewels, you dropped gems, you dropped stories from literally sharing about the importance and the essence of taking care and loving on your lady, to knowing who you are, to being a not gentle but kind of gentle grandparent or parent, like unlearning, being unapologetic. Like, you really came here and just, dang. God,
we giving. This is the giving show, right?
It's giving, yes, it is.
So I want to give you something. I want to give you a special treat. I got my homegirl Jane Hancock in here, right? And let me tell you about her. She makes great music. Yeah. She's from Richmond, California. Yes. She is somebody that Raphael Sadiq introduced me to, and she has became, I like to say my sister, but more like my daughter, because I love her more like a daughter, more than a sister. Yeah. And we got great things that we've done with her and for her. She also has a series that we shot. Your show is kind of inspiring because it's this type of platform where she speaks to people, but she gives advice. She gives information. Yeah. But she doesn't self-care for herself as much as she does care for others.
Mm.
So she's giving. And I felt like this would be a perfect way for you to meet her, for her to talk about her music and her, you know, her professionalism, just because it's good to have Black women of power unite.
Yes.
Especially in this big platform like this right here.
Yes.
So if you don't mind, I'd like to take some time and introduce my homegirl, Jane.
Come on, Jane.
Hancock.
Come have a seat on the couch.
I'm going to get out the way because I'm...
Wait, so you could ask the first question. Okay, all right. Okay, so look, pause. I know you're enjoying this episode. I'll be super quick, okay? When you are on the go and you want to look cute, baby, we got merch now, okay? So if your hair is a little tussled, turned, the edge control ain't edge controlling, go ahead and get you a cute little It's Giving hat. Or if you're thirsty, feeling parched, and you want your drink to stay cold all day, there was nothing in this cup. But you know what? It will keep my beverages cold. So if this is for you guys, we got hoodies, we got all the things. Make sure to check out the store below and get what you love. Let me tell you, it is quality over here, baby. Let's get it. Back to the show.
On the gift that keeps on giving. I didn't change the name because I got to put a double G in it. I am the gift that keeps on giving.
Come on.
I have my special guest and artist and homegirl from Richmond, California, Jane motherfucking Hancock.
Period.
Hey,
what's up?
Hey.
First and foremost, I have to say these nails, please. Can we get a look at?
Okay.
Look at. No, okay, this is nice too.
Period.
We all got our little things going on, but girl,
Yeah.
these are nice.
Yes, they were inspired by Selena.
Oh, Selena?
Yeah, you see.
Oh, that's gangster.
That's fire.
Viva la
Let me see
Mexico.
one more time. Oh, she's on there.
Adios,
Yeah.
mijo.
Oh.
Ay, ay,
Ay, ay, ay. So you sing.
Yes.
Can you give me like a 1 2 1 2 real quick? Don't be shy.
Save all your love for me.
Okay.
Look what you did to me.
You made me stingy. I'm her background singer.
Come on.
Jane, no, I sang her songs harder than her. Like, I'm sorry, I'm such a fan. Like,
Right,
when it comes to her music, I take it as my own.
I love
sorry.
that.
I do love that.
How did you guys, you said that Raphael Sadiq introduced you guys and now she's become like a sister to you, a daughter to you. Snoop, what is your favorite thing about Jane?
Jane a gangster. She a motherfucking pit bull. She talk shit. She be thinking she know what the fuck she talking about. And I love that because that's what you want from your artist. You don't want an artist to just submit and just feel like I don't have no input.
Yeah.
I just love the fact that she's challenging, and when she finds the truth, she rolls with it.
Yeah.
And she's a team player.
Yeah.
And she assists everybody that I ask her to, whether it's my daughter, whether it's Corrupt, me, whoever I ask her to sing with, she on the time, on the double, on the gospel album, on everything, anything, show up, show out, beautiful spirit, and she a gangster. That's what I like most importantly is that I like that about her because once she learns how to fly, then that's when I can sit back and just watch her soar.
Right. I love that.
I can't throw up my seats.
I love that.
That's love.
What do you think makes her different from other artists?
I think,
like, why would you, Snoop Dogg, legendary, iconic Snoop Dogg, say, you know what? I do need a Jane Hancock in my business.
her spirit. I told you, I'm spirit driven. I met her mom and daddy.
Okay.
Man, quit playing with me like
Yeah.
that.
What'd your parents say about Snoop?
What any of our parents would say
Girl,
about Snoop. We had
scream.
Snoop Dogg.
Right. Okay.
We over here at Snoop Dogg.
Right.
Yeah,
met
so
Snoop Dogg.
you got to think about it like this. I'm running a record label, but I'm putting together a family.
Come
Yeah.
on.
That's the big difference between me and the industry.
Yeah.
The industry is more concerned about how talented, what you look like. Are you marketable? Are you this? Are you that? I care about your spirit and your heart. And if you connect with my spirit, then our music is going to be magical.
Yes.
And it's just great that I was able to start Death Row back with R&B music.
Yes.
From October London to Jane Hancock, Charlie Be Real, like great vocalists and she just fit. She's just the perfect fit. She's the queen of Death Row Records, and I needed a queen. And why not from Richmond, California?
Yeah.
Come on, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel hearing that? Like, have you known that you were always going to be a singer?
Yeah, I always knew I was going to sing. I always knew I was going to do music. I started early, very early. Like, I was singing in the choir at 3.
Wow.
And I feel like it always chose me.
Yeah.
I was always singing and in somebody's camera. And I definitely knew I was going to do music.
Yeah.
If you asked me, was I going to be on death row in high school? This was not on my bingo card, but it's such a great story.
Yeah.
Such a great, I love where I am. And he got me and my parents by just being a stand-up guy on and off these cameras.
Yeah.
And you meet a lot of people. You meet a lot of people in the field we're in. And what's important is, who are you when all of this is off?
Yep.
And he's what you see is what you get.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a superpower, especially not only in 2025, but in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
You never know who you're going to get sometimes, and people will wear masks for a long time.
Girl.
Until it's like, whoa, hold up. I did not know. I was not ready.
No,
Have you had any of those scary experiences inside of being in the industry so far? I mean, now you got Goliath behind you. You good now. But before, you were partnered with Snoop. Did you experience any of that?
Sure. I did. I used to hold resentment for certain things that I did experience, but it all was supposed to happen the way it did. And I'm thankful for it because I don't know if my story would be this, So, yeah, I've experienced good, bad, and the ugly.
Mm-hmm.
That was a classy answer, Jane.
Ain't she good?
She real good because I know about a scenario that she was thinking about talking about in her head. I'm just that smart.
Oh.
But she was like, you know what? I'm going to dance around it and I'm going to just say this. But I'll speak to it in the form of there's many times where artists may write music for other artists, and the credits ain't right, the pay ain't right, and the development is for an artist, but you've actually developed that artist.
Dang.
And you take that on the chin and you learn how to develop yourself. Ooh. And you learn how to be developed.
Yeah.
Because that L isn't a loss, it's a lesson.
Yeah.
And it taught you how to listen rather than be the mouth, but be the ears.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
I can only imagine because I remember in business, right? I used to have this business. I was in network marketing actually, which is like sales. And I loved it. It was great. I built the top 1% of the company. I'm the time of my life. However, I remember when I was on my way, I wasn't on the top. I wasn't even in the top 99%. I just started, and there was a leader in the business that stole my client. And when I tell you, I was so upset. Now, this is the thing. It was a $300 sale, which meant I was going to make $150. And $150 was the make or break of paying my rent. Girl. Doesn't seem like a lot now, maybe, but back then, that was everything. And this man, I said, I've been going into, because they had a bank at the end of our, I went to a nutrition club all the time, and there was a bank, and I would go into the bank, and I'd frequent all the people and be like, can I get you guys anything, whatever? I've been working on this person, and then you walk in there and you steal my client, and you get oh no, we don't do that. So I've experienced that in different ways, but integrity is so important, and that's what I love what Snoop is saying about you, that you've got integrity.
Yeah.
You've got integrity and a voice. It's giving gospel to me.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm a little hoarse right now, but yeah, I give it all I got. I think I want to leave this earth empty, and even with music, I think I gel with Snoop so well because he gives it all he has.
Yeah,
he gives it all he has, and yeah, I'm singing, I'm showing up, I'm creating. Sometimes I need to sit down, lay down, and I'm like, nah, I still got more in me, and yeah. integrity means everything to me.
And me too.
In a world where it lacks.
Oh, me too. But that's what makes you special.
Yeah.
Because in a world where everybody wavers, it's different when you stand on your 10
Oh,
toes
yeah.
down.
Say
Love
that.
me, hate me, I do not care. This is my truth.
And I'm gonna give you a
gangster
Hey,
shit.
hey, yeah.
I ride with my chin up.
Hey.
Stay close with that gangster shit. Keep it G when I pull up. Hey.
Yes.
For real.
Okay, so I think, Jay, we got to do our own episode. Snoop, don't go nowhere.
Y'all do need to have a girls talk.
We do.
And
but,
one thing about a real man,
Uh-huh.
he don't want to be no parts of no motherfucking girl talk.
But can you
Fuck outta
intro?
here.
You gotta let the people know
I will
in the
give
next
you,
episode.
I will give you everything you need, but when it comes to girl talk, a real man don't want no parts.
He said,
Come
I'm
on.
out.
Clock it.
Yeah,
Clock
me
it.
out. Yeah, with my car that's like clock out.
But what would you say? What would you say, Snoop? Before we close this episode and start Jane's episode, what would you say people need to know about Jane? Like, why do they need to follow her? Why do they need to check her out? What does she have coming up? Like, what would you say?
Jane Hancock is a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
And it's something that's innovative, and it's so dope that she is a version of you. She's just the Jane Hancock version. She speaks to you. She speaks to your heart, to your expression of your love. It's the perfect combination of getting to know someone who's exactly like you and not knowing that you've been knowing them your whole life. That's what Jane Hancock is. When you get involved with her music, her personality, her story, and her television show that we got coming up,
Come
you're
on.
gonna fall in love with her like I'm in love with her.
Ooh.
And I'm telling you, she's lovable.
Yeah.
And you're gonna love her.
I love her already. Let me tell you right now.
Likewise.
I'm working these cameras like a motherfucker too. I done work this one and that one like, and you're gonna love her.
But it's true. It's easy when it's true, you know?
It is. And we don't rehearse. Like,
Right.
this ain't no, we ain't have to, Jane, when we get on TV, I need you to do this. When I look at you like this, say this. When you gotta do this, say this. We ain't had no prep or nothing. I ain't even seen her motherfucking ass since yesterday, since her and Pootie rolled out. So it's just like,
The little dog.
when it's real love, and I think people feel that. Body language is everything.
Yes.
And you can feel that. You can feel that energy. It's like, if it's fake and it's made up and it's like dictatorship, you'll feel that. But if it's open and people can do what they feel and at the same time know that it's structured and the boss has a business plan and idea for you that you should follow, but you can still be you, then you feel that energy when we on the set. It's like, her album is out. She got an album that's out and it was done about a year ago in her ears.
Yeah.
But when we say, Jane, let's go back in, let's figure this out, let's put some woo-wop and boo-bop, go do a day with him, go spend a day with Anderson, go do this. That motherfucker's flawless.
Yeah.
I know, for real.
It's flawless.
For real.
The looks, the sound, it's like the reaction. I'll be at the house at 3 in the morning and I'm watching this TV show, channel 843, Music Choice. And this motherfucker come on. Save her. I jump out the bed. For me, grab my phone, run up to the filming it.
Literally, though.
Send it to the motherfuckers at 3:56 in the morning. You popping.
And I'm waking up like I'm just up.
If he was next to you, I know he's like, who the hell is that texting you this time of night? Sending you videos of your song.
Period.
That's hella funny, but yeah. No,
Yeah,
facts,
I
though.
hope he don't get mad that I keep texting you. If there is a...
Pootie be sleep.
You play too damn much. Blame it on Pootie.
Pootie sleep.
We gonna get into all of that in our Girl Talk Girls.
For sure.
Please do. And I want to thank you for having me
Oh.
and letting Jane come on the show as well.
Yes.
Big fan of what you do. Continued success to you. Shout out to moms, pops, and all your siblings and nephews and nieces. It's a family affair.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming on. Jane, I can't wait to dig into your story. I still am like, I literally almost threw my phone. I was doing a jig when I was like, Snoop Dogg, you're so down to earth. You're so easy to talk to. Like, you really are just real. And I just appreciate that and respect that. And I know that the apple does not fall far from the tree. So Jane, I know that you are also a representation
Yes.
of real, raw, and dynamic. Cannot wait to jump into your story. Guys, if you made it this far, please hit that button below. Get
And
subscribed.
subscribe.
Yes, hit that little bell so you get a notification with each new piece of content. And if no one has told
What
you
your
today,
bell sound like?
just like that, yeah. Bing, bing. And if no one has told you today, you are freaking phenomenal. Bomb.com. Nothing can stop you but you. But you got to do something about it. Stay tuned. We about to jump in with Jane. Love you guys. Bye. What's up, guys? It's your girl, Sarah Fontenot, host of the It's Giving podcast, and I have some goodies for you today. Now, you already know about our How to Be More Feminine, a high-value feminine woman ebook. Well, we're taking it up a couple notches. We've got our ebook that's an ultimate self-love guide, and now we have our Boundaries Bible. This is the perfect trio on how to step into and be your best self. And also for the men, it's good for you too, okay? Sometimes our self-esteem, our low self-esteem, our low self-worth is blocking us from our blessing. And your blessing could be your future spouse, okay? So make sure to check out MsSarahFontenot.com if this sounds interesting to you. Love you guys. Sending love and light.